Stop saving money to buy a home. Yes, I said it. A lot of first-time home buyers, maybe even you, have said, hey, I'm going to wait until I have all this money. I have 20% down. I spoke to a client the other day that was so scared of mortgage insurance. They thought on a $300,000 home, it was going to be like 300 and some dollars a month for the mortgage insurance. And guess what? We end up running it was less than $100 a month. So depending on what your credit score is, depending on different factors, the mortgage insurance is not as scary as what you think. So if that's the reason you're holding off, that is not a good reason because, for example, it's $100 a month for mortgage insurance. Let's say this scenario. That's $1,200 a year. Like, oh man, I don't want to waste $1,200 a year. I'm going to continue to wait 1 or 2 years to buy. Meanwhile, if you would have bought, then you can refinance in a couple of years, probably get the mortgage insurance off there altogether early because guess what? Home prices will soar once the rates come down. And you have all this equity. You may have 20, 30, 40, $50,000 sitting on the sidelines waiting. You may not have that, right? Because you're scared of the mortgage insurance. Now, how much should you have set aside? I would say typically a good 5%, even up to 10 is really good to have where you could pay for an appraisal if you need to pay for it up front, maybe have a small down payment, maybe have a little bit of money for closing costs and a little extra once you move in. So I would say have some money set aside to where you're not living literally on edge, waiting and trying to build up past 10%, 15%, 20%, I think could be a really big mistake for a lot of people. Now, if you want a customized experience, you're going to call a mortgage broker like myself and go through that. If you talk to someone that really genuinely cares about you, the client, like I do, I'm going to give you that advice. Hey, we need to probably wait and we talk it through. But don't sit on the sidelines waiting to buy because you think you have to have 20%. You don't want to waste money on mortgage insurance. This can be costing you a ton of money. The average homeowner has 40 times the wealth that a non-homeowner has. Just think about that for a second. So you're sitting on the sidelines. You are just passing by that 40x for another month, 6 months, 2 years till you think you're going to have the ultimate money to put it down. Choice is yours whether you want to build wealth and be 40x. So what's your thoughts on this? Love to hear from you.